then what was it? Oh, Wall Street, the second Wall Street movie. That was a decent movie, mostly because of Michael Douglas.
Have you seen the new Shia LaBeouf video?
What the hell are you talking about? He did a music video?
No, he didn't do a video. Some kid was filming him on his phone while he was hanging out with all his friends, and he started freestyling. He started saying things like, and Transformers was a joke, and then you choke, and then you walk down, and you tip-tap off the rope. And it was like 5 minutes. Like, I watched 5 minutes of Shia LaBeouf, freestyle.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If I was like a fifth deep, I could probably come up with something that terrible, yeah.
Right. So at the end of it, like, everybody's like, oh, like he landed some line. I don't know. I watched it. I don't know what it was, but everybody's like, oh, like all of his enablers. You know, the people that...
The sycophants?
Yeah, the sycophants that he's paying for this party, and they're just standing there, like, trying to act amazed, so he has something to think about. And, like, oh... And he shushes the crowd. He... Shh, 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 shh. I'm back. And then he quotes some random fucking song from the 80s, like, verbatim, for, like, 4 stanzas. And the author, he posts this shit online like he's a dumbass, right? You don't put that online. You don't endorse that if you're plagiarizing.
You let someone else do it for you, but no, you certainly don't attach your name to it.
All right, but even if you do, you don't quietly go, shh, shh, shh. You know what I mean? Like, if you're in a rap battle with somebody, you don't...
I'm picturing Shia LaBeouf in a rap battle right now.
That's what I'm saying. Palms are sweaty. I mean, that would be the equivalent.
His knees weak,
Mom
curly
spaghetti.
ass hair is freaking froed out.
Going to take a break real quick. And before we go, Joe, I wanted to talk to you about this. So speaking of words, Joe, makeyourpoint.us. .us. Not a .com, not a .org, .us.
What's wrong with .us? I have a .us website.
.us.
I always saw it .us, but...
You got the .us?
I like to think of it as like, United States.
I like to think of it as like a united front. Like .us. Like, anybody who comes to this website is us. You know what I mean?
Okay, that works.
All right, so makeyourpoint.us. It's actually really cool. This girl, Liesel, who just recently moved to Hawaii with her husband, with her family. Her husband got offered a job in Hawaii. How awesome is that?
I wouldn't turn it down.
Who's going to turn down a job in Hawaii? But anyway, she's got this website.
Guy with a job in Fiji.
Right. She tutors people online, in person, everywhere. But her website is dedicated to, if you sign up to it, she'll send you a new word every day. Teach you a new word every day. She'll expand your vocabulary every day. All right. Welcome to the Bill and Joe Show, Spelling Bee. We are joined by Joe, a different Joe, not the Joe, but a different Joe.
I wish I was the Joe.
I would like you to use the word caconate in an intensive verb setting. Go. Intensive verb setting.
Does that mean I have to say it intensely?
You have to say it like Batman.
I'm not even going to trouble your viewers with my Batman impression because that may cause them to caconate.
Ooh. What's the What's the definition of cackionate?
I believe cackionate means to laugh uncontrollably, which is what my pathetic Batman impression may cause them to do.
When people cackionate, they're laughing so loudly that they've lost control of themselves. They can't move.
What does volume have to do with control of oneself while laughing?
Cachination. Cacchinator. Cachinatory.
I personally find when I laugh uncontrollably, I ultimately run out of air and am just gasping on the floor, laughing at the stupid things that people do.
You don't fall on the floor laughing. You fall on the floor cacchinating. Cacchinating.
That is correct.
Cachinate. Cachinate. You guys can find her. You can learn a lot from her free daily email. You can go to makeyourpoint.us. I mean, she's a sweetheart. She's worked with us, and definitely go to makeyourpoint.us. Find her today.
Check it out, because I did not know that word before this show.
Right, yeah. I mean, I dare somebody to take a recording of them using the word
Cachinate.
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 And we will be right back after that. Thank you guys for listening to the Bill and Joe Show.
Please hang up and try again.
All right, guys, I know we talked about it earlier. Makeyourpoint.us.us. Liesel, she is a English tutor, a massive word nerd. And for anybody who listens to the show, I love words. I love using words that nobody knows how to. And more importantly, I love correcting people when they misuse words. So it's an email that she'll send a word of the day kind of thing where it teaches you the words so you learn them. It's different than just getting an email that tells you a word. Like she actually uses, she teaches you how to use them in the proper context and the meaning of the word. So go to makeyourpoint.us.us. Liesel, she's a fantastic tutor. She's gorgeous, so that's always a bonus. But and she's Hawaiian. She recently moved to Hawaii. But anyway, go to makeyourpoint.us and step your game up with your vocab. Speaking of words, peripatetics is derived from an adjective used to describe the followers of a peripatetic school of philosophy in ancient Greece. I don't know if any of you knew that, but there's a Kickstarter campaign, and I want you to go to Kickstarter.com, and I want you to search peripatetics, Peripatetics, Athens, and I want you to find this Kickstarter campaign, and I want you to see if you're interested in backing it, because it's pretty interesting. And the reason that it's interesting is that it's not only it's going to be it means traveling from place to place, and it was a practice of walking while teaching. The way that it was, and a team of artists is attempting to illustrate examples of it in modern day Athens, and by producing a short film. And the cool thing about it is that it's a short film, but it comes with an accompanying book. So, and that book will contain writings of the film and photos of them actually being there. So, it's really interesting. Like, I love the concept of a movie that you also get to engage with in a book form. Like, it's fantastic work, and they need your help. And you can go to Kickstarter.com. Again, Peripatetics, Peripatetics, Athens. That's all you need to do is search, and you can get the absolute lowdown on what's going on there. So make sure to check it out. All right, we all love HD, right? I mean, have any of you actually gone? Like my kids, they insist, and my wife, they insist on watching shows in regular definition. I didn't even know that was a thing, but regular definition. They won't use the high definition button, and it drives me insane. I cannot watch television anymore
anymore without it being in high definition. It hurts my eyes almost. Anyway, there's this a limited time. Go to Amazon, search for HD TV antenna A01. Go to Amazon. It's $26.99, and it's shipped as soon as you order it. We all know that TV cable and satellite companies are always saying that they have the most affordable rate for customers to enjoy their show, while you're paying $100 a month for something that you can watch for free with HD TV antenna A01. If you want the best set of 50 miles HD TV antenna for watching free broadcast HD TV signals, ABC. I'm talking about the big dogs here. ABC, CBS, NBC, PBS, and Fox never pay your cable or satellite for the television stations that you should get for free anyway, and in HD. It's pretty hard to beat. It picks up free HD TV signals from various national TV networks to local television shows, so you can watch month-to-month TV viewing without any annoying contract or monthly subscription fee. You can watch streaming video with this indoor antenna with the one-time purchase of this ultra-thin indoor antenna from HD TV antenna A01. You can stream Google Chromecast, Roku, Apple TV, Simple TV, other streaming sources for video, even DVR devices. So go to Amazon, search for HD TV antenna A01, and you'll find it. It's $26, $26.99, less than $30. You get free HD. That's unbelievable. Check them out. Kick It. Here is a very it's a very topical subject, and me having a 7-year-old, I don't really have to worry about my 4-year-old so much yet. But having a 7-year-old that goes to public schools, and you grow, you watch your kids grow up, and you gotta worry about your kid getting bullied at school. And it's like it's something that it didn't really exist when I was a kid. I'm old enough to where bullying wasn't really a thing when I was a kid, but it has progressively, especially with social media, it has gotten progressively almost epidemic. I mean, it's really bad. So like as a parent, and I'm sending my little girl off to school, like I gotta teach her that there's a time and a place for standing up for yourself, and you gotta kind of you gotta kind of talk to them about where they can where that kind of thing fits in, and when you can recognize bullying. And so I mean, it's a huge problem in the world today. And it's online bullying. I mean, it's everywhere. So, but what we want you guys to kickstart for us, go to Kickstarter.com and search for a real life Mean Girls meets Cinderella book, and it's a project. And basically, it's a book about Amy Pesic. I hope I'm saying that right. Pecic. She's the character in the book, and she's moving from a small town to a town that she's never heard of, and her it's basically a story about her transition. Now, I don't know how many of you actually have listened enough to the show that to know that I have been moving my whole life. My biggest move was when I moved here from California, and that transition as a young kid, I mean, it's pretty steep. It's pretty deep. So this book follows Amy's transition. The popular kids when she got to her new town. Her new town. Of course, the popular kids were the townies, and that was kind of like their nickname that they gave each other. And those kids really gave Amy a hard time because she moved into this town, and they were just not very nice to her. So it follows her through several suicide attempts. Just her dealing with the bullying, and it's something that is sure to be a fantastic read. So make sure to go to Kickstarter.com and search for a real life Mean Girls meets Cinderella book project, and make sure to help her out in getting this book off the ground because it's important. All right, how does the saying go? There are a few things that are granted that are for certain. Death and taxes are two of them.